I'd like to introduce next Justice Judi French of the Ohio Supreme Court. Justice French has served at all levels of the legal system for more than 20 years, in the private sector before that, as a lawyer for state agencies, as an assistant attorney general, as the counsel to the governor, that is the governor's lawyer, and as a judge on the Court of Appeals, where she authored more than 800 opinions. And I believe Governor Kasich appointed her, I can't find her, there she is, to the Ohio State Supreme Court. Her dedication to civic education has led to her visiting schools in every county of the state, and she and Justice Kennedy were here just last April for an actual session of the Ohio State Supreme Court at Ottawa-Glandorf High School. I'm going to ask you to use that same mind trick that I asked you to use for Justice Kennedy. Kennedy like the president. But I was going to go with the Judge Judi thing, which I know she's done before, and that's pretty easy to use, but then I remembered her last name was French, and so I'm hoping you're going to remember French fries, because who doesn't like French fries? Justice Judi French.
Thank you, Tony, and good evening, everybody. Well, it's just so wonderful to be in front of this amazing crowd. I just say congratulations to you all for being here. You know, some of you might remember that when I ran in 2014, I kept a list of the top 10 sort of odd questions that I would get asked. The number one was, are you tall enough to be a judge? My personal favorite was, what do you wear under your robe? It's a little personal. Well, this year there is one question that dominates all the others, and that is, what happened in 2018? What happened to the Republican judicial candidates in 2018? And what you have heard over and over again tonight is some of the information that will help you understand that pretty clearly Republicans didn't know who the Republican judicial candidates were. So we have to fix that. And I need your help with that. We need to get started now. I am already campaigning. It is already 2020. We are already in the 2020 election for the judicial candidates. So I need you to start remembering Judge Judi. Now, I got a couple of you to laugh with that, but what I want you to know is it's really more than a name. When you hear Justice Judi French, what I want you to know is how much I care about the work that I do. When you hear Justice Judi French, I want you to know how experienced I am. But more than anything, I want you to know Justice Judi French is a conservative. I am a conservative justice. I know what the Constitution means. I know how to stay in my lane. So we need to get going. We need to get started now. You've got to start not only you remembering, but helping others remember as well. So here are a couple of simple things. If you're on Facebook, like my Facebook page. Justice Judi, J-U-D-I, Justice Judi French. It's a good way to get that message out there. Another very simple thing. I bet some of you here are a member of Rotary, or Kiwanis, or Lions, or you've got a church group, or a Republican women's group, and you invite speakers. Invite me. I'm a good speaker, I promise. 2020 is going to be an amazing year. I am Justice Judi French, and I am so proud to be one of your justices. Thank you for having me.